Hello there, welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie, and this is Frugal Mama Gardens. I am resting now, got my foot elevated, taking a rest because Mama's been gardening. Today it is absolutely gorgeous, the weather could not be better, and though I have a million things to do here in the house, no, today is a gardening day, specifically the front yard and the side of the house. Let me show you what I've been up to and what led me here to rest on the couch. I've got these strawberries and a currently unidentified plant from my grandparents-in-law from their yard, part of the estate clean out. So those are going to get potted up today. I am also going to be adding in topsoil all around here and have decided that this is going to be strawberry land, amongst other things, creepers and ground cover. Not sure yet if I'm moving them because they get quite tall and I think they'd be better moved back. Let's see, I've been cleaning over here. We've had lots of lovely rain and I wish I would have cleaned all this up beforehand, but oh well, that's why we have snow shovels, multi-purpose. A little neighbor girl and I spent some time the other evening pulling out all of these volunteers of this vine that I just do not like, so that I can add in some more soil and pot it up with some seeds, some goodies. Then we have some lettuce. This stuff, it's like an Italian something, I don't remember. Oh, it's getting ready to go to seed. I'm gonna let it. We tried some, the neighbor girls and I, and oh, it was fun. Very peppery. It was an adventure. I am going to harvest all of these hollyhock plants and then kill the plants. This is just not a good place for them, but we will be growing a bunch of them in here in the top tier of the under construction corner bed here where the tree used to be. These are weeds, okay? They're weeds, but look how pretty they are. So we're gonna just let them finish their flowering, not to seed, but listen to the birds, oh my God, spring! Anyway, ooh, sorry, coffee, doing weird stuff in my throat. So we will let them finish their little bit of flowering. In fact, you know what I might even do? I might even just clip them and put them in a vase with some other flowers from around the yard so that I can go ahead and get all of this weeding done. Weeding, moving rocks around, putting out soil, working on this bed, more weeds that I've been pulling out, weeding in these beds and adding topsoil, mostly weeding and topsoil and tidying up. That is the name of the game and the project this week. Now that it has finished raining and everything is nice and soft and moist and ready to be cleaned up. And as we're going along, how exciting, going along pulling weeds, we will also find fabulous volunteers that we're super excited to keep and let grow. Sadly, this pot that I salvaged some years ago, it has, well, given up the ghost. So that needs to be removed and the soil dumped out. I'm going to place some large rocks back in this area and build up a little bit of some layers right here. Not sure exactly what yet. The priority at first, of course, is just get the weeds out, get the topsoil in, get stuff like that out of here, place a couple of stones, and then kind of let it talk to me as we ruminate on it. The peonies are coming up, so we will spend some time out in the Wonderland looking at the peonies out there, which I have not been able to get out there and see them in bloom in a long time. And oh, we're probably going to dig them up and move them. Anyway, stay tuned, you'll see. And then our candy tuft is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Candy tuft, let it run. It's gonna be in bloom for quite a while, and then definitely chop it hard, deadhead it really well, and you'll get another show in late summer or fall. I've got some over here as well. When it is done with this first bloom, I am going to divide some of it from here and that other pot and move them to some other places. I think it'd be nice once we get this all sorted to have some down here and have it kind of intermingled with the strawberry plants, not just in this bed, but also, hey, again, you guys are a great sounding board, to intermingle it, the candy tuft over here with strawberries. Oh, that would be so gorgeous, and it would really tie them together. I think that would be lovely. Oh, yeah, yep, we're gonna do it. We are going to do it. Now that we've gotten all those other rocks cleared out and did that big, huge project, I am going to start rebuilding these beds because these were just thrown together with whatever rocks I could get to. And it's, I mean, yikes, okay? Yikes. I'm gonna get all of these rocks out and into the wheelbarrow, or have the kids get them into the wheelbarrow. And then we will start from scratch. I'm not sure if we're gonna take up these concrete borders. Probably not. It's probably not worth the effort, but maybe we could get some cement and very nicely, with purpose, intentionally build up a beautiful rock wall here on this leftover concrete. It's a thought, it's an idea. That is where I'm at. Just out here, enjoying the beauty, enjoying that the hyacinths are finishing up. I'm gonna let a few of them go to seed. The others, I will just chop the flower, but let the foliage stay there for at least a month, maybe 2. Look at these tulips. I'll show you sometime when they're all opened up. That'll probably be later today, hopefully in this video, but no promises. But just gorgeous. And we, I fed them so well last year, and I let the foliage stay up a lot longer than I normally do. And between that and whatever else, nature decided to just make them propagate like rabbits. Good Lord. So many more tulips and daffodils and hyacinths than we had last year. It's just absolutely fantastic. And I'm so happy. God, I'm so happy. Whew. I've been thinking about shaping this rose bush. I don't know. We'll see. I did a little bit of tidying up with it last year, and I mean, at the very least, I need to get all the dead leaves off. That will just look so much better. I also need to trim the topiary right there, tidy that up. It needs it desperately, and continue working on the shape of this kind of hellscape bush. That sounds weird to you guys, but listen, I have thoughts and I have plans, and that is what this says to me, is like the fires of hell. Okay, so just anyway, it is what it is, and that's where I'm going with it. And on a completely opposite note, this one says love to me, and it says heart. And I had it pretty well shaped like a 3D heart, but it has grown very much out of that shape. And so we need to tidy that up. These are arborvitae trees, and they grow ginormous if you let them. Like, we have them out at the edge of our property. They're huge. Yeah, they are huge. They're beautiful. They're fabulous. They grow pretty fast. So anyway, but I am working with them to stay small and to be shapely topiary, but that one needs a lot of work. Then we have a juniper right here that was a volunteer, and it's going to be probably a sphere if I can trim it such that it gets nice and tight. We'll see. I need to do some more research on training junipers. What else? I need to shore up this bed with more rocks. A lot has just really sunk, and so the foundations of it that I kind of threw together were not ideal. So we will be adding rock into this section here, and also lots of topsoil in both of these beds. And I'm going to work in some of our stepping stones to make it safer for me to get in there and do weeding and work and stuff like that. Oh, what else? Things to train on the trellis. Da, da, da. So pretty. Lots to do. That's where I'm at, out here in the garden. What do you guys have going? What's on today, this week? How is your weather? What are you accomplishing? Are you listening to your body? Are you working wisely? Are you asking for help? P.S. We had that tarp out here that Reagan had laid down for me because he couldn't find the weed fabric. Well, guess what? James found the weed fabric and he replaced it. I need to tidy it up though so that it covers these edges, because we are not letting this bindweed go crazy again. So that's another thing to add to the list, get that sorted. And I want to do like a bazillion layers, basically use up. I know this sounds like crazy and extravagant, but this is what we're going to do, because that's bindweed for you. We're going to just use up the rest of this roll right here. Yep. And then on the sidewalk, I fight with these weeds every year. Got to get on top of it. Just got to get it done. They're along the rock wall, along the parking strip. Yeah, just got to get on it, because a lot of them will be like these really awful, like for instance right here, weed trees. These are the devil. They're so terrible. And then also goat horns or whatever. That would be, let me see if I see any of them over here. Yep, right there. These dry out and oh my God. Right now, nice and soft and even kind of cute. But these are the devil. So, gotta kill all that. Have to pull this. Guys, remember how long it took me to finally get my hollyhocks to take? Which was ridiculous how long it took. Now, yeah, they go everywhere. Then, on the neighbor's side, the vinca is looking absolutely gorgeous. And I hate to do it, but it's going to cause problems for the neighbors, which also will cause problems for me. So this needs to be eradicated. But I'm going to enjoy the purple flowers before we attend to it. It gets a lot more sun than on my side. So my side is not flowering yet. So I want to just enjoy it. My yard did not come with vinca. I got it from the neighbor years ago. I do not recommend planting it in the dirt. If you're going to have vinca, only in a pot. It's really lovely, kind of bushy and kind of cascading over a pot. It'll be absolutely gorgeous. But when you get it in the ground, it will do its damnedest to take over. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, it gets everywhere. Everywhere. And you'll never 100% get rid of it. But I am going to try. I've been trying for years, but I'm going to try harder this year to eradicate it. Other than in the pot that I have it in, out in the one of the Laughing Place garden, and then in a garden out in the Wonderland, and a little bit on the side of the house. Anyway, but not out here. And even less, probably less out where I do have it. In the places I'm planning to keep it, I'm probably going to lessen it, thin it quite a bit out there as well. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. And of course, I'll keep bringing you along as things progress, and we maybe this year, maybe realize the vision, the dream, the 16-year vision and dream of my front yard cottage garden. Stay tuned. Thanks for being part of this journey and being so supportive. More to come, so I do hope that you are subscribed and that you have your bell notifications set to all. And I will see you guys very soon. Let's don't end on that. Let's end on something pretty. Well, I mean, that is pretty. No, it's not carrots. Let's see. It's a perennial of some kind, but I'm not 100% sure which one it is. What shall we end on? Oh, there's so many pretty options. How about these? Definitely. These beautiful tulips with some candy tuft. Have a great day.